So I'm going to show you first in the chest voice and the upper register of my chest, and then I'm going to show you a little bit in the upper register of my falsetto, or what the female is called the head voice. So let's start with the O vowel. We're going to start with middle C on the piano, and we're going to start with key up and O down. Key O. This is all normal open voice, regular O. Key O. This is your open voice, the last one. Key O. Now, we're going to a new register on the top of our chest voice. The B flat to your C or high D. Some of you ladies will have a high D or even E flat. But me, I'm going to do a B flat, a B, and a C, all in what's called modified register. The O modifies to an It just becomes a smaller O, so you can sing it higher. Key O. So you can hear it's just a slight adjustment. Key O. And here's our last one, the high C. Key O. So you're singing UH up there. The audience will hear it as an O because they perceive it as an O. But we as singers have tricks, smoke and mirrors. We use a different phonetic sound so that vowel can get up higher. And the ah is the same thing. The ah will also modify to an Let's do that same step. Ki ah. That's our natural ah in the open voice and chest. Ki ah. And one more. Ki ah. Now that vowel ah is going to modify to an position, just like the O. The O and the ah modify to Ki ah. Ki ah. And you see it comes back down into the open voice. The last one is my high C. It's going to go to an again and come back out to the ah. Ki ah. So the B flat, the B, and the C sharp for some of you, and the D are all modified in the upper register of the chest speaking voice. Okay, now we're going to use the A vowel. The A modifies to an I. It's an A with a small top, which actually sounds like an I when you sing it. Again, the audience hears A. So here's our open voice, rounded A. Ki A. Ki A. Still open voice up till our A. Ki A. Now that A modifies to an I position so that we can take it up high. Ki A. And I go back out to the open voice. Now here we have two modified positions. Ki A. Back out to the open voice. Now we have three modified positions on our high C. Ki A. So that's the high C. I'm sure some of you can go up to your Ds and E flats. Always use a modified sound up there. Always use an I position. That will really get you an incredible high sound and will save your voice. It's the healthy way to sing. Okay, the last vowel we're going to do is the rounded E vowel. So let's do the E. We're back in open voice in the chest register, in the open. Ki, ki, just round. Ki. Now here we are again at our B flat, which is the new register in the chest voice. The E remains slightly round and tall. That's all the difference. Just take it up as an E, but round and tall. Ki, ki, and our high C. Ki. So you notice that my mouth never spread. E, which is a really ugly strident sound. So this is why we keep the vowels round in the upper register. From B flat to high C, C sharp D, is the upper register of the speaking voice, the chest voice. These are where the vowels modify. So just to review, the A and the O modify to the A modifies to I, and the E remains round and tall. Now, I'm going to show you with the male voice the same thing I was doing, except in the male high baritone register. Okay. Hi, so we're going to do the modified vowels in the high baritone register. And here to demonstrate is my son, Ari Zizzo, who's been studying voice a few years with me. And we're going to start in the open voice. First of all, we'll talk about Ari's register, under register, and we go to the next chapter. But we're going to start right now in his open voice in the baritone register. So we'll start with the O vowel. Ki-yo. He's going to start with his open register right here. Go ahead, Ari.
Ki-yo.
Good.
Ki-yo.
That's it.
Ki-yo.
Now, on the high F, for Ari's voice, his vowel needs to be slightly modified. So from the high F above middle C,
I wish. I see.
the O modifies to an Go ahead, Ari.
Ki-yo.
Good. And we're going to go to the F sharp or G flat, also in his modified register, where the O modifies to an This is the top of his register. Go ahead.
Ki-yo.
Good. And let's just bring it back down a few. Go ahead.
Ki-yo.
Now he's going back out to open voice on his E above middle C. Go ahead.
Ki-yo.
Good. Let's just go back down two more.
Ki-yo.
And last one.
Ki-yo.
Beautiful. Now let's do the same thing with the A vowel, starting again in the middle voice. Ki-ya. Go ahead, Ari.
Ki-ya.
That's it.
Ki-ya.
It's nice and round and forward.
Ki-ya.
Now that A modifies slightly to an
Ki-ya.
And here's G flat.
Ki-ya.
And here's back to the F.
Ki-ya.
Back out to open voice A.
Ki-ya.
Beautiful. And back down.
Ki-ya.
And last position.
Ki-ya.
Beautiful. So the only other two vowels we have left to do are the A vowel and the E vowel. And remember, the A vowel modifies to an I position. It's a small A with an I on top so that it fits up high into the vocal cords. So we'll start again in the open voice with Ari. Ki-ye, rounded A. 3, 4.
Ki-ya.
That's it.
Ki-ya.
That's it.
Ki-ya.
And the A modifies slightly to I.
Ki-ya.
And on the G flat, I.
Ki-ya.
Okay.
Awesome.
Let's
All
try
right.
it again.
Try again.
And back, same I.
Ki-ya.
Back out to regular open A.
Ki-ya.
That's it. Two more.
Ki-ya.
Last one.
Ki-ya.
Now I want to demonstrate something really interesting, just so that you can really hear the difference between what's called a modified sound on top, or some people call it a closed sound because it's a closed, smaller position. So I want you to really listen carefully to Ari when he goes into the modified sound and then comes back out into the open voice to see if you can really hear the difference. So let's do an open sound on our A. Key, yay. Go ahead.
Key, yay.
Now here's the first modified position.
Key, yay.
Let's go back out to open position.
Key, yay.
Now you should be able to hear, that was beautiful, a clear delineation between the I and the A. One is more pops out as a larger vowel. One is the same vowel but with a smaller position. So again, key, yay, and then let's do that I one more time.
Key, yay.
Still sounds like an A, but the singer knows he's modifying to an I position. And then back out to open position A.
Key, yay.
And there it is, it pops right back out at you. And then you bring that back down the scale. So we have the E vowel, which we're going to do. Let's start again in the open voice and the baritone. So Ari's going to keep his mouth round and tall as it goes up. So we're just going to, again, take you to a G flat or F sharp, starting on the G below middle C. Key, 2, 3, 4.
Key.
That's it.
Key.
Beautiful. Now slightly drop the jaw.
Key.
Last one, slightly dropping the jaw. That's right, keeping the mouth around. You can drop the jaw a little more on that top note. Key. That's it. And slightly drop it up here.
Key. Yeah, sorry.
That's okay.
It's really high.
Okay. We'll go back down.
Key.
Good, and back down.
Key.
And 2 more.
Key.
Last one.
Key.
Good. So the only vowel that we haven't done yet with Ari's voice in the modified position is the ah vowel. So let's again, we're starting right in the middle of his range. His range goes down to a low G below low C, which we will show you when we work on registers. But for right now, just as examples for vowel modification, we're taking the voice right up to the G, to the high G flat. Okay, key, ah, rounded mouth.
Key.